Hi, I'm Adele Michael, and welcome back to Mindset for Visibility. And today we're going to talk about how to face visibility. So I've talked about the fears that we have about facing visibility, about really being the face of our business and showing up in our marketing and in our sales process as someone who offers value, who delivers value, and who wants to contribute to their clients. I've talked about what's at stake with visibility or staying invisible. And today I'd like to talk to you about some of the factors that I see that are required to face visibility. And I don't want you to think that I've always been really willing to be visible, because I haven't. I told you the story about not wanting to be on camera on videos, and I made a 180 switch because I saw that I had to. And that points to the first factor I want to mention to you, which is determination. Determination not to stay where you are, determination to take your business to a new level, determination to evolve and to be the best you that you can be. So determination is one factor that I think, one quality you must have in order to face visibility. I think the second factor is willingness to change. Now, if you're like me, you would like everyone else to change and not you have to change. Yeah, it didn't really work that way. So change is hard. And, during this pandemic, we are going through a lot of change, and there's more to come. And we are all going to have to adapt to it in one way or another, or not. But I think it's much harder if we're not willing to change. So being able to bring yourself to a place of willingness is the first step. You may say, I don't think I want to be visible. I don't think I want to face it. I'm too afraid. But are you willing at least to entertain the idea of it? Because if you are, it will change you, it will change your business, and it will change your life. The willingness, because that means there's an open door to your being able to make some changes that you desire to make. So that's the second factor. And the third factor is support. I mentioned last time that we can't do this on our own. Anyone that you know and admire, whether it's a celebrity, a rock star, an actor, a politician, a poet, a writer, an artist, they all have support. In one way or another, they have support. They have people who believe in them. They have people who help them. They have people who help them carry out their dream. So you may not have a team yet, but in physical reality, but you can find support through a coaching group, working with a coach, having a friend who's in a similar position that you are, and doing masterminding with them. There are lots of ways to get support, but I do think that is the third factor in facing visibility. So you know that you're not alone. You know that people are going to accept you whether you make a misstep or not. And you know that you're going to get through this, and it's not going to kill you to get visible. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And I'd like to ask you to let me know, how determined are you to take yourself and your business to a new level? How willing are you to change? And what kind of support do you have? Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time.